Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 5. And really to say, this show has been fire, 10 out of 10, fire. I mean, after the last episode, everything between, with the character development, structure, animation, action, right, and everything has been on point, and with this one now, with the ending of the last one, with Chi-Yan confronted him and said, hey, what are you, Jim Woo in front of the gate, and I was like, hey, what are you doing here, Which we thought it was very little they were going to fight, though, which turned out it wasn't, which I knew. And clearly, before when he was at the gate, he had his weapon on him. And when she approached him, the weapon disappeared, and she seemed that something was off about this guy right away, I mean, he had his weapon, and it disappeared, and then she was smelling him, because apparently why she has the handkerchief all the time, because she doesn't like the smell of hunters. But when it came to him, she smelled him and said, you smell nice. To her other hunters, they smell like, I guess, crap, though, but to Jim, when she smelled Jinwoo, he basically smells like roses. So, and when she was calling her, and she called later, and say about Jinwoo, it's like, hey, a lot of this stuff's been, about information's has been sealed, So she starts questioning about him again, like another person who's questioning about Jinwoo, right? I mean, this guy's been questioned and investigated so many times. And you have another person she's an S rank though, so she knows there's something that was off about him though. So eventually she'll know though, and so all that Jinwoo has been paid nice, but his boss, the mining boss, said, hey, why don't you do one more job with us and they'll get a much bigger pay, right? And then a guy named of Sun. He's next captain of this leading of this next into this next dungeon, and so he's asking, hey, we need someone to volunteer to help carry the luggage for us, right? A porter. And so Jinwoo volunteers, and they say it's A rank, but I mean E rank. The Sun, the captain Sun, he's A rank. So he volunteers to go with them with these couple of a group of warriors and mages, mixed of A rank and B ranks. So they go into the dungeon, and they see a couple of dungeon jackals. They defeat with ease, but Jinwoo says, hey, they got collars on, so they belong to somebody. And then they see this huge group of orcs. These big red orcs. They look they are very strong. They resist to magic, and the magic the mages do it has very little effect, and they try to attack. Nothing is working until when Jinwoo sneaky like a rat. He does that cloak effect where he purposely weakens the orcs, cutting the tendons, or one point where there was a good looking shot where one orc got his head pulled out along with the spine still attached to the skull, got pulled out. That was a pretty cool cool kill, let alone a nice effect right there. That was pretty cool, It's how it just got ripped out of the body and the spine is still attached to the skull. That was very cool. And the one female mage, well, there were two mages, actually, yeah, because there was a couple of warrior ladies and some other ones, but two other mages, one with the glasses, and then the other one. The other one sees Jinwoo, right? So she clearly saw him. So, and he made them weaken so the rest of the group can defeat them, and so, I mean so. So she's the one who clearly saw this, but she's kept quiet about it though. So, I mean, eventually there's gonna be like in his last adventure in the snow, with the ice elves and the polar bears, where he demonstrates his power to his previous group, So there's gonna be a time where he's gonna do that again, expose himself to how powerful he is. And so they try to get out of the gate, but it's been sealed. And so another group of orcs come in. The one that's head of the group confronts the captain. Either you get two choices: you either die, or you come with us, right? So they agreed to come with them, and they lead them to this huge room, like say well, it's not like a kingdom though, but it's like one of those rooms you see inside of a castle where the throne is, right? They see a whole long wall, a whole line of each side of orcs, and I guess the orc king is sitting on his throne. And I like how the music that was playing at the end of that as well. It was pretty cool, you know, how the music was building up to him meeting the leader of the group of orcs. And so, but I guarantee though, I mean, with that one woman who saw what Jim Woo can do, you know, I'm pretty sure he's like, hey, you know, can you do exactly what you did last time? Probably not on all of them at once, though, but I'm looking forward to seeing how he's going to say the one word, arise, and then his shadow armor comes out. It's probably going to take all of them out, you know. And now they're going to see how powerful this guy is and say, wait, he's just an E rank, like all the previous people were, you know. Oh, he's just an E rank. Oh. But maybe someone will die. I don't know, because one guy in the group earlier got his arm cut off, but then the one mage healed him and restored his whole arm. So there's clearly going to be probably some deaths, you know. But I know like how probably Jim Woo doesn't want to have anyone to die though, because earlier when he was meeting with the Mind People, he saw like a reflection of the three people when he went on his first mission, right? You know, the two of the guys that sacrificed, they gave their lives, and of course his one friend, the girl from before in the first season, who's now still PTSD'd, you know. Like I said, they show her though, and yet this so far this season we have not yet seen her though. I'm just wondering what's happened with her. You know, is she still lying in her room, curled up in a ball with still PTSD'd? You know, I have no idea, because yet they still have not yet showed her still. But now it's gonna be the next episode. I'm really excited to see, you know, what the whole group of the King of the Orcs and how they're gonna get the situation. Probably because Jim was clearly gonna, with this many orcs and a whole army, he's clearly gonna have to summon his shadow army again. And maybe we try the same thing, get the leader of the orcs and become part of his army. But thing is though, he was a little salty the last time, you know, because when he tried to get the boss of the ice elves, didn't do it though, so he was a little upset about that, you know. So, so maybe we'll try that again. We'll see. But how this ending, I'm really looking forward to seeing in next week's episode. Though I really am looking forward to it, because this show has been nothing but top tier, 10 out of 10, you know. And it's been such an awesome show all around. It's just proven to already be better than the first season, you know. Here we go again. So, but yeah, so season 2 of Solo Leveling, episode 5, really just, I would say like the chef's kiss, you know, because each episode has been good after one another. Like same thing with recently with Guild Receptionist. Each episode has been better than the previous one. So yeah, and with the girl Chihan, you know, the S-Rank hunter, about what's going on, what's with Jim Woo, you know, so why he smells better than the other hunters, you know. So, but you probably know something is up with him because of why all his information has been classified, you know. So, but yeah, but that's episode 5 of season 2 of Soul Leveling. Thumbs up, definitely, and I look forward to seeing how it's gonna pan out in the next week's episode. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next. I got more movie reviews coming up, including my top worst of 2024. Hope you're looking forward to those, and see you in the next video. Later.